Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My beautiful name is Talya, and I want us to do a beginner friendly makeup tutorial. And guys, if this is your first time seeing this channel, you are very welcome. And I do various types of tutorials. Like today I just did the eyebrow tutorial, which will be fit for a beginner. And I even did a tutorial of how to do the clusters. You will all see these in this channel. Please subscribe, like, and share. And let me now get straight into what you usually need for you to start your makeup journey, or even for your skin. So the first thing, I used this gel aloe to skin prep, and it is just a good moisturizer, and at the same time it has some ingredients or even some elements of sunscreen, so that worked. Another thing, I do sell such earrings. I have so many earrings that I do sell. So if you are in Kenya, please holler me up. I have various types of earrings, and this is one of the earrings. So on each tutorial I'll be doing it with but these are mine, of course. I'll be doing with different kind of earrings, so that you can see. Now let me show you the other thing that you need. It's the primer. These are Sacha, I don't know how you will pronounce it, but it's SACHA, Sacha Matte Fine Primer. Yes, that, but okay, I'll tell you a story as we continue. So this is a mattifying primer. You can use any kind of primer, but for people with oily skin, I recommend mattifying primer. That is beginner. If you are oily skin, use this mattifying primer. If you have a dry skin, avoid mattifying primer. But if you have oily skin, people with normal skin, you can actually use kind of primer. But now for the beginners, that's a thing that you need to know, and I'll just apply it and you will see how to do it. And actually it looks like this. It looks white, and around this area of my eyebrows, you can see I had already of course done the eyebrows, but there is a tutorial for these eyebrows. Actually, it was just a simple tutorial that you need to go and see. So I will not apply, of course, primer on this part because of the concealers, but then on the other parts I will definitely do that. And then on this part of the forehead a little bit. So spread your primer very well, and give each product to sit into your skin. You should not skip this part of the primer. Okay, let me use my mirror so that I can see well. I don't know where my pocket mirror is. I don't know where I placed it. I usually use that one, but I'll get a bigger one actually. After you have placed the primer, give it a little, maybe few minutes to sit well into your skin. And then guys, today I'm going to use Superstay, and I do sell makeup packages. I do sell actually anything you'll see me use here, know that I do sell it in my store. I have it. So this is a shade 338, and this one goes well with my skin. Yes. And just use your flat brush to spread the foundation. Beginner, please avoid using the hands to spread your foundation. Do you want to be that messy? No, please. And this is my plate, my makeup plate. Just spread it nicely. You watch. And then on the other part, I feel like that's enough. I do not want it to be too much. This will be one of the most simple tutorials because of the beginners. I do not want to complicate this. So you can blend this foundation with a beauty blender, a soaked one. This is a dry one. Ensure that you have soaked it, because a dry one does not, actually a dry one it will not guarantee to give you beautiful results compared to the damp one that you have just soaked it in the water, and then please squeeze it with a towel or even a clean piece of cloth just to get rid of the excess water. But for today, I want us to to work with the foundation brush. And how do you know? The one thing about the foundation brush, it's quite firm. Even if you damp yourself like this, you'll feel like when you damp, you'll feel, yeah, it has so many pieces of these things. I don't know how they are called. So let's go to the blending. I found a way, instead of first doing this, yeah, this is a way I found, and it works for me. So you can just borrow it and try it. If you do not like, stick to the other part. Now after doing this, I'll go to, yes, to the pressing. Blending is so important. You need to blend. And there is someone who is wondering, what about my forehead? Relax. The remains of on this brush, it's what will take on the forehead. And I have my earring, but I will wipe it. Let's move to the forehead. So and the neck. Hey, this is so beautiful. So ensure it blends well. Blending needed. So the other part will be the eyeshadow. As we give time for the foundation to sit before we go to the concealer, I usually do the eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this kind of a palette. You can use any kind of the palette that you have. And since today, as you can see, I have gold, so I need to find an eyeshadow that will go well with my outfit. All my accessories are gold. And guys, I have this is what foundation, I mean the eyeshadow brush should look like, round and fluffy. Okay, round and fluffy, just like this. Or there is this another one, round and fluffy, and then I think those are enough. So when it comes to my palette, let me first open to you all so that you can see how it looks like. Ignore these ones down here. This is where the real thing is at. And on this part, I have done detailed eyeshadow tutorials. Again, go check go check those videos. So on this part, we usually go in with it's either you go, if you do not have an eyeshadow palette, please go in with a powder, because who are you leaving these concealers with and to do what? They will definitely crease, and you do not like that. So you can just choose such a color. We have this love, this one, this love looks great, and even this moon, and even this star, those ones are okay. And I feel like we should start with them. Today I feel like I'll go in with let me just go in with star. This is the color of it. Dust a little, and then from this tail of the eyebrow, start there, then go in with a circular motion or even movement. Okay, it's like you sweeping. Have you seen that? Very beautiful. And one thing I know about eyeshadow, it really complements the look of the eyebrow. Dust again, then from the tail of the eyebrow, come in with circular motion. And guys, if I do have makeup classes, so check my Instagram if you want to inbox me more details. I'll actually link my Instagram name and link on the description box. On my TikTok, on my bio, there is a number, a WhatsApp number. Anyone in this world can just inbox me and inquire more about makeup only. Let's reduce the other stories, okay? Or even a compliment, but the other unnecessary ones, please, let's not do that. And then on this corner, no, this one, this is a new baby, because as much as I do makeup on my own, I had just 2 eyeshadow brushes, but when I'm selling these eyeshadow brushes, I would even pack 3, 4 to my clients, but for me 2. No, I say no. So let me see the color. I don't know, since today I have these I feel like there is this shade called Cocky. These that's what it looks like, kind of my reverse, my nails. So Cocky is the shade of the day, so ensure you have closed your, okay, let me first see. But yeah, it will work. We'll go in with Wish. Wish is such a shade. And let the red be on the outer side. And then on this side, this lower part, I don't know if I'm going to, but I think it's okay. Let me just stick to this Wish in red. Let me move to red. It's actually called Cocky. Let's make it more pigmented. Cool. The other eye the same. So first I'll have to, this should be a little bit as it is on the other side. So that it can give me what I really wanted. And then on the corner of the eye, or on the outermost part of the eye, we put this. But we'll actually spread a little bit here. On the top of this one, at the 3/4 part of it, we'll go in with the Wish. It looks like brown, like not actually dark, cocoa brown, actually. Cocoa brown. and then the color on this part of the eye. And actually I'm thinking of doing a shimmer on this look. This look looks so good. When it comes to the shimmer, you see these colors. I'll choose a shade that goes well with them. We place on this part. I know this is a little too much for beginners, but there are eyeshadow tutorials for you on this page, or just try it. You never know. Yeah. So for it to be complete, let's do an eyeliner. Have you seen? Such a beautiful one. And then blend it. Do you remember? Okay, you guys, go and watch that tutorial. I thought I just did the eyebrows on this particular tutorial, but hell no. So using this, blend. Some red, some color poured on this part, not to worry. The concealer will get rid of it. So let's go to this. Today I feel like to exaggerate this, and let's see. Let's see the other eye. So I've just did my eyeliner, concealer, and for context, I do not like concealer, but let me do it because I need the beginners to see where do you place the concealer. And again, use your flat brush. Let me get rid of the foundation with a wet wipe. And concealer should be 2 shades lighter than your normal skin tone. So this is it over here. It looks like this. And as you can see, it's 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. So on the bridge of the nose, place it there. Again, as a person who does not like concealer, I do not overdo it. And then on this part, and this part too, under your eyes, this part, and then on these parts. Forehead, I'll skip or a little. Why? I had used concealer to do my eyebrows, so if I put more concealer, I ruin my makeup. That's actually enough. And when it comes to concealer, I usually go in with a damp beauty blender, and this is what I will use. Ensure you blend this concealer so well. Remember, it's not your actual skin shade. It's 2 shades later than your normal skin shade. Oh, my hair. You need to behave. Krager. Okay. Blend. Forehead. Bridge of the nose. Squeeze this tip and then blend. Itchy nose, and then under eyes. Look up so that you can reach the corner, and then blend it like that. Satisfied with the results. As we give this concealer time to sit in, you see, actually we'll not use the same. We will use another beauty blender, but now we have to make it damp. So using a setting spray or even water, we spray it this way, because it's a cream blush, by the way. So squeeze. Cream blush. Okay, you have 2 types of blushes. We have this powder blush. You can use it. Actually, I do use it. Or you can go in with the cream blush. And I choose cream blush today. And I feel like going in with these. And on this part, let me fetch for the other part too. Yep. Yes, blend. If you do not know how, place this and then follow it. But when I'm doing makeup on my own, I usually break the rules. That's why I'm trying as much as possible to explain how you should place it, because I break the rules of makeup most of the time. Because at times I feel like these were just steps invented by some other makeup artist. So if you get a better way of doing something, you can just show it to the world. Do you see where I'm taking my blush? Yes. For instance, this is a way of breaking the down rules of the makeup. Look at that. Cream blush. It's that girl. It's that girl for sure. Okay, now let's contour the face palette, and it's what I will use. So for contouring, oh, I know majority of the people do not like contouring, but it's good one. Look at that, very dark, but not to worry, again dark. And then again on this part, this and this. I know, relax. And on this part I will dot a little bit, and this part, yes, basically those parts. And this, let's start with this one. And it's a color that you need to blend well. This one, how do you blend these? Okay, it will give your face a certain shape. Let me work on this one. Blend it. I love it on my forehead because since it's dark, you get rid of you know that demarcation on your forehead. When people say, oh, she had, it's like you have a certain mask, this one will get rid of it since it's dark. And you can see, guys, contouring, very beautiful. And on these parts. So the other part, it's now the setting powder. There is difference between setting powder and pricing powder. You can use such a puff, and let me illustrate it a little bit, because this will touch even the inner corners of the eye. Like this. And I know we have not contoured the nose. We'll do it shortly. This part where we had concealer, and then on the bridge of the nose, remember there was a light concealer. Now let's just use the normal shade all over my face, not all over per se, but around this area. I'm thinking if today we can use the when it comes to the powder, please use the brush. Brush works well. Look at that. Can we use setting powder for once? Beginner, up to this point you can leave it at this point, and then I'll put some setting spray, and let me do the lips. You'll see. But I feel like it me like this. Actually, it's a new one. Let me open this under our eyes, on this part. Press it. And then the under eye work. This gives your face a good shape. This is the powder brush. Now let's do the eyeliner thing. How does it look? And maybe another one on the other side, maybe here. Two are okay. What about on this part? I have a birthmark on this part. I love that beautiful art there. So let's see. My hair, I love my hair today, guys. Let's do the lip. A brown lip liner. And then use the back of the pencil to blend. And then, because it's a nude, I will touch a little with this. Just like that. And then that is nude mattifying lipstick actually. And then I'll go in with this amber shade 07. It's a Maybelline Lifter Gloss. On these, you all know how to use these, like not everywhere. And then go in with this clear one. This, I did this lip combo and it came out so well, so I'm regretting it. Look at that. This is a nude lip combo. The shimmer on my neck. Of course, I need shimmer.